Oh, ew, ew. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're oily. Why are you oily? Ew. Oh, no. I don't even want to put these in my ears. They probably got COVID on them. Let's listen to some music. They may be oily, but they work amazing. They actually don't sound as bad as I remember them sounding. Except those aren't the OG. Those are the third variation of the OG. These headphones are so bad. Okay, so I have this little extender thing because when I was a young kid, when AirPods came out, I was still, 5 foot. And because of that, I don't know, maybe that because these things are only a meter long, it made sense, I wouldn't get them stuck. But now that I'm older and I'm taller and I'm 6 foot, there's an issue. So I was using my little extender thing here. This just popped off. All right, I just made it a first gen. Okay, coming in with true Apple headphones. These are Apple headphones. Oh no, it won't go in. Again, Apple made headphones. Oh, it won't go in. Oh, it clicks in. Oh my god, wow, it's the first time that's... Why did they do this? Why? It is recessed in there for no reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's an audiophile. It's worst nightmare. I wouldn't even call myself an audiophile or personal audio fanatic because these are my favorite. Like, by all time, my favorite headphones. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about all of the StinkPhones that Apple made. Oh boy. Now, the only way to tell if you're a true Apple sheep or if you're a true Apple fanatic is if every single pair of Apple's earphones they've ever made can fit in your ears without a problem. And mate, that's just who I am. All of these earphones are very comfortable in my ears. I don't get any hurt. I don't get any tearing. I love them. I enjoy them. Don't fall out when I shake my head. I am the perfect Apple user. We're going to talk about every single generation of the StinkPhones, mate. This is the second generation because the first generation and the second generation are the same thing. The only way to tell the difference is that this is not got little holes in it because this is a more durable option, and these were very durable, but they sounded like garbage. When you listen to these, oh man, it gets all of the high bits like the cymbals and the no bass whatsoever, no middle whatsoever. All of the words are just smushed between like cymbals and drums, and it's just, if you can envision a trash compactor, and this is the music, so pretend this is the music. That's basically what these things sound like. And then we get to the third generation. They just changed the connector on it. So if you get a second gen Nano, and look, it perfectly is flush and matches the border. Apple, you're so kind. You're so nice to do it. You're so detailed. So like when I put it in my pocket, there's no difference between here and here. So that's what these things are basically for. Audio sounds the same trash compactorness as the first gen, the second gen, and the third gen ones. But now we are in an age of a more sophisticated being. The original iPhone. 4 gigs. Whoa, the storage, mate. And these boys have the little recessed jack, so, that audio is gonna sound so good, compressed even. Get it in. It's in real good. We're jamming on to that good audio quality? Hell no. These things are terrible. But they were better than these boys. This was the first time Apple re-engineered their headphones so that they could sound better. If that's even a word I should use. It's the same kind of garbage trash compactorness on the highs in the words, but at least you get some of the mids, mate. I mean, that's what I like the most out of music is like the mids. So, and these were also my earphones that I used whenever I lost my headphone jack. Apple ones, garbage. And that's why these things are so hard to find, because people, as soon as they got them in the box, they would take one listen and they would realize they were garbage, and then they would just garbage. They would just go in the garbage. Go in the garbage. I'm not actually throwing them out. They're just on the floor. It's okay. And the floor's carpet, so it's okay. Solid. Mate, those are not solid. There's something moving around in there. Bad audio experience. But then we get to the second generation. You will get these with a second gen Touch, a third gen Touch, and a fourth gen Touch. These were the headphones that were included in the box with all of those. And these things were just these, but they had a better audio experience. The mids were just slightly better. The high ends got more clearer, but it was still pretty muddy. And then you got a better thing that wouldn't break and fray like this thing did. and they would just stay in your ears just a tiny bit better. But then we get to the remote style ones. This would come with your 3GS first debuted, and then you would get them later on with the 4 and the 4S. These things were a little bit better, but the difference is null from my listening experience. I did look at some reviews of these and people say they were better than the other ones, but I couldn't tell the difference. Stace, see that little thing right there, mate? Well, that's your microphone. Yeah, you think that's gonna sound good on calls? Oh boy, are you mistaken, mate. Are you mistaken? Now we get into the best pods Apple has ever made. And when the iPhone 5 came out, I have it wrapped in its little carrying case. Well, they came out with a new style of headphone that everyone wanted. When this guy came out, they were included in the box. So, what a lot of people would do is because they wanted the earphones, when they first came out, and Apple called them EarPod. These earphones were amazing. Amazing. They are the standard for other headphones. Headphones that are below the EarPods are trash, and higher than the wired earbuds are good. They are the standard of audio quality for anything because people still use them, but they haven't changed in 8 years. The EarPods that came out with the iPhone 5 in 2012 are the same EarPods that came out with this thing, are the same EarPods that came out with the 10R, 10S, the 11, and the 11 Pro in the box. The lightning connector ones didn't change anything. The only thing they really added to them was a little bit more bass and also a little bit more like clarity and balance overall. But man, these things were so balanced anyway. It would only matter if someone could like truly identify what more balance is, which I can't. So they sound exactly the same to me. And AirPods, well, because they run on a little battery, they can have a little bit more juice in them. So these things are better than the wired version or the lightning version. But when these things came out, everyone was just like, oh my God, I want them. Reviewers were going nuts for them, and you couldn't actually buy these things in store when they first came out. Apple knew they were so good that you could buy this version in the stores for $19.99. But no. If you wanted the true experience, if you wanted the new experience, if you wanted to be called fancy and not poor, if you had these, you were poor. You had to splurge the money on. You had to either get the new iPhone or get the new Nano. Yeah, many people just had to wait until they came out. These things did not come out until, ironically, right for Black Friday. You could get the wired version of the EarPods in stores in a box on Black Friday, and a lot of people bought them. This iPhone came out in September, so from September to October to November, that's 3 months where only the rich boys, only the boys that splurged on the new iPhone were able to get the true listening experience.